Hello everyone, and welcome to the Vintage Needle Crafter. My name is Laura. Welcome back if you are a returning viewer, and welcome if you are new to my channel. This is my little corner where I love to sit down and discuss all things knit and crochet, projects that I'm working on, and things that I have completed. Well, it's finally starting to have a little cool down here in Illinois this week, and I was so happy for that. I was able to get a lot of things done and catch up on some cleaning, and yeah, and just or I should say, we were able to give the air conditionings and fans a little rest, so that was wonderful. How are you all doing? I hope you're having a wonderful start to your August. So I thought we'd get right into it today. Well, this week, I apologize for the light bouncing bright to dark. It has a tendency to do that whenever I move around. I think it's the light reflecting off my glasses. But anyway, I have two complete and finished objects to share with you this week. The first one you'll see back here in the background, and I will get that out in just a moment. That is the granny cardigan from MJ's Off the Hook Designs. I'll put the name across here, and over here is a little photo of that. So that was a really fast to work up cardigan. Now, first of all, though, I want to talk about, because I'll get back to this in just a moment, what I want to talk about is what I am wearing. This I completed in about 4 days. This is what you saw last podcast, and I had just started up the back. Now, this is another V-stitch, Victory V-stitch garment that I had made from my pattern that I have on YouTube, only this time I made an open front. Oh, I apologize for the traffic, everyone. I apologize for the traffic. Hold on, I think I'm going to close that window. That might help. It'll make it a lot quieter in here. Okay, there we are. So I just came and done this really, really long. This one's down just about three inches to, well, you can see my knee. This is about two inches below my knee. And this is so nice, fast, and easy to work up. This only took 2.5 skeins of the Red Heart Super Saver Jumbo Stripes. And I will get that yarn for you. Hold on. I have the yarn here, and it's sort of a mess, so I'll show you that in just a moment. But anyway, you start on the back, just like we did with that top, okay? There's the back. You start on the back, and you come straight up with that V-stitch. And then it's going to be a little tricky because you're going to have to come out for the arms. And then you're going to have to come up so far where the arms would stop. And then you got to bring it in. And then you're going to have one side here going down at the shoulders and the other side here coming down. All you have to do for seam is just under the arms here, going down all the way down the side. Just in that L shape on each side. So there that is, and I'm really pleased with it. It's a nice, light, breathable sweater. Just perfect to throw over on days that's a little bit cool, but not cold enough. But not cold enough, you know, for just a full sweater. So, oh, hold on. Got a little bit crooked again. The camera just kind of slides around. But anyway, there this is, and it's just so perfect for fall. So check out my tutorial if you'd like to see how I done this pattern design. And then all you have to do is, instead of doing it all solid in the front for a slip over, you just divide the two sides and make it an open cardigan. So I'm loving this. It's very, very nice. I think I'll point this down a little bit more. There we go. I think that's a little bit better. Now you can see more of the cardigan. But I love the colorway on this too. The yarn I used, it's kind of a mess. This is all I have left of the third skein. I had previously used 2, and this was what was left of the third skein. I had to roll some up because I was trying to match the colors even on each panel, which turned out pretty good, I think. This is Red Heart Super Saver Jumbo Stripes. It's a number 4 acrylic, and the colorway Latte Stripe, and it's 482 yards per skein. So, and I am a extra large, so you will need 3 skeins to make this. And you can I could have even made it longer. I probably could have went like 6 or maybe 8 inches below my knee, and it might have been enough. This stitch is not a yarn hog. It does not gobble up, you know, excessive amount of yarn, but it's quite nice. And I want the sleeves 3/4. Oh, there's a little end popping out, I see. Don't they always tend to do that? They always tend to pop out. But I love this. I love this. It'll be perfect for just wearing out on a chilly evening or just a cloudy, rainy day. I've seen someone walk by the window. It was just my son. I think I have peripheral vision or something. I don't know. Anyway, okay. So that's the first finished object that I completed this week. My goal was, before I casted on anything new, I wanted to finish 2 or 3 things. So yeah, because I'm going to go through the whips in here in just a moment and show you why. And I don't think this is everything. I think I may have a couple more. But now we're going to get to this over here. I'm going to take it down for you. This is MJ's Off the Hook Designs hooded cardigan. And it is perfect for fall days. It's all complete now. And you know, this was made in the James C. Britt yarn. And this is a granny stitch cardigan. And it's so beautiful the way the colors. I'm not sure what number this is. But I will put I'll put a photo right here of the yarn and the number of the colorway so you can get the same colorway. Now, as I stated before, the yarn is generous amount, but it took exactly 3 balls to make this. I didn't have to order more of this colorway. I did have enough. I know I said last time I really don't want to play yarn chicken with this, but then again, I didn't want to order extra and be stuck with it because this is very hard to frog back out. It's nearly impossible because if you could see it really close up, it has that fuzzy, fuzz factor about it that's kind of like mohair. So it's a fine 3-weight. There's a nice picture there of it. Yeah, I just loved making this. I will put it on for you in just a moment. Now, this was fast to work up to. I did put it down for some time. I think it took me, well, if I would have kept crocheting it every day, it probably would have taken maybe a week, week and a half, something like that, maybe 2 weeks. But I just found some buttons around my home that I had in my stash for it. I was going to order purple buttons, but I think these wooden buttons are quite nice. So yeah, this is MJ's Off the Hook Designs, and here is the name of that and the photo again. Now, she also has a pattern for a chunky granny cardigan that you can make, and I thought that one was kind of fun. Maybe this winter, if I get some chunky yarns. I do have something in mind. I have some Dusty Rose that's a pink. It might be kind of nice for this. I don't know. But anyway, I love this pattern. I loved it a lot. Okay, I'm going to pause and then I'll put it on for you so you can see it on a person. Okay, I put the camera all the way back a bit so you could see. Here it is, and I absolutely love it. Looks like, no, the pockets are straight. I thought for a moment they might have been a little crooked, but no. But this I made oversized. So I love it. It's got a little hood. You can see that. You can see the little hood here. It's a nice light sweater for fall, perfect for early fall. Yeah, I'm really happy with this. The sleeves are perfect length. They just hit me right here where I want them. I could even fold them over if I wanted to. Like that, and that would be bracelet length. Yeah. So I'm very happy with this. I honestly think that I would possibly make another one. The only thing I could have improved upon here was maybe bringing this over just a little bit more on the buttons. I probably could have put the buttons over just a little bit more, or maybe the buttonholes, so the blue here is not showing. But that's okay. That's just a little minor imperfection. Another thing I may have done differently next time is bring the button all the way down closer to the bottom. But other than that, I really like it a lot. It's nice and light. It's not too hot. It's just a little something to keep you warm. Now I just have a t-shirt on underneath this, and I'm not itchy at all. So yeah, and then it has the little hood. The little hood there. So there that is. Perfect. Perfect for this time of weather. Now I'm going to bring you back forward. Okay, yeah. I changed back into my other cardigan. Yeah, I would say wearing that as compared to wearing this is much more breathable and lighter. It's a little bit warm, but I can wear it on days that the temperatures are in the 60s to 70s as a little light layer. So yeah. Okay, so those are my complete and finished objects, and I'm going to have to move this again. I think that's a little bit better. I think it was a little bit off center. Okay, so yeah, those are the finished objects. Now I'm going to get into whips. Okay, and the first whip I am almost finished with. I have it in this bag. I've been showing you this and showing you. But I'm showing you my progress as I go along, right? Yeah. Okay, well this is Knit Along by Sheila's Just Knitting. Hello Sheila, if you're watching. I love your tutorials, by the way, and I'm also thinking about making her another cardigan, maybe in the raindrop pattern. So she's got some patterns over there. But anyway, this is my progress. Oh, I'm showing you the wrong side. This is that cardigan. I have the back piece here. That's complete. And I have two fronts done. I've got it almost finished. I'm working on the last part of the sleeve. There's the front there. And what else? Other front. Got that finished. This is the open moss stitch, by the way. You can see that. Open moss stitch. And I have the one sleeve finished here. That's a sleeve. So it's coming along, and this is the second sleeve, and I have run out of the yarn. This is Yarn Smith's Lagoon in the colorway Chewik. It's a number 3 light acrylic. So I just have to wait now to receive that Wool Warehouse order. I have not got it yet. I want to talk a little bit more about Wool Warehouse. I always like ordering from them because they have that $5 shipping. Now, that $5 shipping, the economy one that I choose, that doesn't have tracking. So a lot of people might go, oh, I don't want anything that's uninsured and not tracked because I might lose, money, which could happen. I mean, it's a very low chance, but it could happen. There was a time back in December, I think of last year it was November. I did order from them and part of my order was lost for about 3 weeks, but then I had received it. So I did get it, but that was only the one time. And I have ordered from them now about 8 or 9 times. And that was during the holiday season. So, that could have been it too. Normally the $5 shipping at Wool Warehouse is economy. And it does take a couple of weeks to get to you. So, and I don't mind, me being my age, back in the day, we never had the internet. We used to call the toll-free number, My mother used to call the toll-free number and you would order that way with your credit card. And even before that, you would have to send it in a paper form with a check. And that would take over a month to get your things. So, but yeah, back in those days, stores were kind and they had a lot more variety of yarn in store. So there wasn't as much online. But anyway, if you're patient, Wool Warehouse, $5 flat rate shipping. You can order as much or little as you want for that $5. That's why I always come back to them. I don't mind the wait because it's a lot of savings. Now there are companies out there that will offer free shipping at certain times. And that's fine. Also, the prices over at Wool Warehouse usually bring me coming back. Yeah, they usually get me that way. This last order, I got some pink, rainbowy, different colored yarn. It was really beautiful. It was $1.20 a skein. Yeah, and it was like 140 yards, I think, on the skeins. But that was a good deal. Yeah, I'm kind of rambling, I know. But anyway, almost finished that, just waiting on that yarn to come. Now for the second thing, you've seen this quite a while ago, and I'm going to be picking it back up again. This was that, it's kind of hard to see, I have to hold it back. This is that yellow cardigan, and I don't have anything yellow as sweater-wise in my closet. Yellow, a little bit is not the best color on me, but I just love it. I just love yellow. And this one I'm doing with this yarn here. You'll probably laugh at this, but this is, let me take it apart for you. I'm knitting this on a big number 13 needle too. This is one strand here. Let's see, one strand here. That is Red Heart Super Saver Jumbo in the color Lemon. And then hold with that is 2 strands, if I can get them apart. They're sticking together. Come on. There we go. 2 strands of cotton. And it's not the cotton that you use to make doilies with. This is a clothing cotton. So it's very light and soft. So 2 of those cotton with the acrylic is making it this very lofty, very squishy, buttery soft lemon yellow cardigan. And it's really nice and thick. Just got really dark now. Oh, we got cloudy, that's why. Yeah, so it makes my video dark. But there that is. I've got the back finished. And I'm just doing a 5-piece. I'm going to go ahead and do a 5-piece. This is one of the fronts. I think it's going to be left front. Oh, you'll notice my little stickers I put in there. Oh, that's just to tell me that I cast on 34 stitches going up to 40 stitches. Yeah, I just stuck little stickers on there. That's so, when I put the project down for a while, I'll remember what, my stitch count and that was for the next side. And this is on a Jumbo 13 Chia Goo Circular. Chia Goo Circulars are about the only knitting needles I ever use anymore. They're about the only thing. So there's that. That'll be a while before that's finished. Okay, and this next one you'll remember. I've been working on it too. This was the skirt, the jean skirt. Here. There's my jean skirt. I've got a little bit more length done on it. You can, there you see the back. There, it's just about getting to my knee. It's about this far from my knee right now. And I'm going to keep crocheting on it until I've got it about 12 inches below my knee, because that's where I like my more modest skirts. I'm not no teen no more, to where I'm going to parade around in mini skirts. Well, if you've got the figure for that, ladies, and you're bold enough to do that around the house or whatever, that's fine. But this lady, no, I like my longer skirts. And normally when I wear dresses, they're ankle length. I like that style. I like that length. So this one will be a little shorter, but still long. All right. And oh, I didn't even talk about the yarn and how I did this. I'm sorry. Well, I just came along here with a very sharper pointed small number 2, or you can use a 1.5 crochet hook to get it to go through the denim. And also you'll want to stitch that for more security. I'm going to come along later and do a zigzag stitch on my machine just to stitch it. And then I just got a number 4.5 crochet hook, and I'm just coming down, just doing all double crochet. This is just a simple double crochet. Here I used a smaller hook. I think it was a number 3. Then I came out with the 4.5 to kind of flare it out a little bit more. So yeah, and the yarn on this is just a number 3 acrylic. I think this one was Hirschner's Afghan yarn, and it was the colorway Canyons. What's the colorway on that? And I have about 8 more of these left, so I have plenty more. This was what I've got done so far, I think was 2 of these. 2 of these. This is the 3rd one. So almost 3. All right, there's that. And I've also been working on my ranunculus, the My Version ranunculus. I've got a little bit more done on it. Just a little bit more done on the sleeves. I decided when I was making this that I wanted to knit the sleeves and the body simultaneously, so it wouldn't seem like a daunting task to keep, to finish one sleeve and then had to come around and do the other sleeve. But there that is. And I'm just using up different shades of golden colors. I've got a gold on here, and then this one down here is called Wheat. You can probably see the color difference. And I also had one that's like a light butterscotch. Here's a little sample of that. There's more in the drawer. I have way more than this, believe me. A lot of them. These are just all number 4 acrylics. It was that DuPont. They're very stretchy. If you can see, that's what I liked about this acrylic. Compared with the newer stuff from Red Heart, I think this older yarn is stretchier. Oh, yes, very much so. I'm not getting much stretch on Red Heart Super Saver, but this, I don't know, it must have some kind of nylon in it. because that is really stretchy. I can go at least a good inch of stretch on that. So I like that. But that's coming along. If you like this sweater here, and if you would like to make your own just like this, well, check out my tutorial in my playlist. And I teach you how to make this yoke step by step. And then I also have the last portion of the video where I show you how to do the body and sleeves. But if you're a pretty average knitter, you could figure that out, you know, how to do that part. But the yoke is what a lot of people like to watch. The yoke, how I did that. It's sort of similar to the ranunculus that's out there on Ravelry. But just a little bit different. I use different stitches in here. If you can see, I'll give you a close up there. There's that. I just have a lot of different type stitches in there. There's twists. There's a little lace. There's a rope stitch right in here. And this is not a rib, but it's a twisted rib. Yeah. So that's a fun one. That's a fun one. That one will be finished coming up too. Like a lot of these whips, they're like 3/4 of the way done. That's how I completed these this last week too, because this one was near completion. I think when you seen it last time, I maybe just had the band all the way around to do. And this one, oh, this one's really fast. Now, I don't think I told you what hook size this was. Okay, the yarn was Super Saver number 4 acrylic. The hook I used was a number 6. A 6. You could use a 5.75 all the way up to a 6.25. The bigger hook gives you that drapiness, okay, with the yarn. It'll drape. And I haven't washed this yet, so once I do, it's going to open the stitch up more. The sleeves are going to come down further, probably to here, and the length will probably drop another 2 inches, maybe 3. I had to consider that when I was crocheting, because yes, when you crochet, if you're a new crocheter or a new in the craft of knit and crochet, acrylic yarns will stretch. They stretch slightly after you wash them. Wool is just the opposite. Wool will shrink up slightly. That's why you need to block out wool. You can block acrylic, but it's very risky. You have to be very, very careful with it. Normally, it just tends to stretch a little after the wash cycle, which you can machine wash and dry acrylic. I don't know about this here. Now, this has part wool. So if you have garments that partially have wool in them, treat it as if the whole entire yarn is 100% wool. That's the kind of motto I live by with that, because I have had garments, okay, that have had 15% wool, but yet they shrunk in the dryer. So I will not put anything wool in the dryer. I should have known better. But you know, you live and you learn on these things, and then you share your information with others. So treat it like it's all wool. Okay? All right. The third thing now I've got going, and I'm working on it, is this little shawl. I had to put it back on one needle. It's a triangular shawl. Oh, that's, yeah, I hold it right. It's coming along, and I just got done. I did something different with this. I wanted to put a row. Well, you probably can't see it. No. Well, you'll probably see it better, but I added a row of lace. I added a row of lace in there. Yeah. I wanted to give it something a little different. I got tired of doing the same thing, so I thought, well, it's getting towards the end. I probably got about another 3, maybe 4 inches to go. So I want to do a band of lace, and I may do a second row of lace. But yeah, it's not big enough yet. It's coming along nice though. This pattern was Expression Fiber Arts, and I don't even remember the name. It's just a simple knitted triangular shawl. So if you maybe research something like that on YouTube for a knit triangular shawl, you'll probably find it. It just has the yarn overs going down the center. Here's your peak. And you wear it like this. And that's your bottom. And this is your top. But when you're knitting it, you're knitting across the bottom back and forth. And yes, I have my holders on this time so I don't lose my stitches. These are really cute. I got these over at Amazon. Different little flowers. I got several different colors of those. Okay, I think that was everything I got going for whips. Yes, if I forgot something, well, I'll show it to you next time. Now I want to get into acquisitions. Yes, I want to talk about acquisitions for fall. And I'm going to go pause this for just a moment, and I'm going to go grab some of my yarns so I can show you and talk a little bit about what my plans are coming up. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 separate things that 5 so far for acquisitions. Yeah, I know. I'm getting quite busy here, aren't I? That's all right. Some things are going to be given away, so hold on for that. Okay, I had to look up some things there. I had to go to my yarn room. Okay, I found this and I wanted to show you. The yellow sweater I just showed you, this was the cotton. I held it with two strands of this, and you get this on Amazon. This is called Annie Circulo. It's a very soft cotton, made in Brazil. It's 100% mercerized Brazilian virgin cotton. #1 fingering. So there that is. That's what I held with that. It really softened that yarn right up. Okay, first acquisition. I've had this yarn ever since last, I think, November, and I still haven't done anything with it yet, but there is a pattern here. Right off the top of my head, I forgot the name, but here's a photo of that. And the name I'm going to put right here. And I'm going to hold it double to make it, and I'm going to use the Wool Ease. This is not the Quick and Thick. This is just the regular Wool Ease from Lion Brand. That held double with mohair. This got messed up. This is Rico Essentials. Yeah, my label got kind of crunched. Rico Essentials Super Kid Mohair. When knitted wise, what it looks like. Now, a lot of people talk about you can't not too well frog out mohair, but this does. Held with this yarn, it frogs out quite nicely. This was a sample, and I've been showing you in previous videos that it just pulls apart quite nice. It doesn't stick, you know. I'm eventually going to take all this swatch out, maybe, because the pattern's going to be different than just the plain stockinette stitch. Yeah, that's a very nice pattern. Lavender Breeze. Lavender Breeze, as that is called. And it's a free pattern. Another photo there. That's a free pattern over on Ravelry. If you type in Lavender Breeze cardigan, you can download the free pattern for that. I had seen this from another podcaster. I can't remember her name. Can't remember her name. I'll just put it here. But she had made one, and I liked it so much, I thought I would really like to make one. I have the perfect yarn for that. But that's that. Also, I'm wanting to do a couple of cardigans for my sons. In here, this yarn here is from Wool Warehouse. It is Yarnsmith's Create. Yarnsmith's is on sale. The sale might be over now, but about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, it was on sale. So this is Yarnsmith's Create. And it's a Wool Warehouse brand. There's their little emblem. And I've got a whole bunch of these. This is bottle green. And the other one was a blue. Because I want to make my sons a cardigan each. A button-down front cardigan. That one, what was the name of this? Petro. Blue Petro. Very nice. It's a number 3 light. I don't know if it's anti-pilling. 217 yards in one of these, or 290 meters, 317 yards. My apology. 317 yards. So there's that. Gonna work with that. And this is the yarn I was gonna show you. I'm thinking about doing another one of these. By MJ Off the Hook Designs, only in a chunky. And I had this beautiful Drops Andes. This is a chunky wool and alpaca. So that would be very comfy and cozy. And I think that would definitely be enough. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I have another one somewhere to make 9 of these. And they are 98 yards. So that should be, hopefully that will be. If not, you know, it'll be easily frogged out, or I could just order more. But yeah, okay. I see this is getting almost 38 minutes long, so I'm gonna pause it. Hopefully the mail lady this afternoon will be bringing me my yarn surprise package, and then I can show you what I got next podcast. But with that being said, I'm going to let you all go. Thank you so much for sticking around. And please be sure to hit that like button and consider subscribing if you haven't subscribed yet. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you again on the next one. Bye!